So this is the video you'll be watching today, and this is the finished look of this beautiful gathered dress with princess armhole dart. So it has a leg of mutton sleeve, and as you can see it on our beautiful teenager, it's looking beautiful. So you're gonna be learning how to sew this, Kindly watch this video to the end so you can see the sleeve detail. Kindly watch to the end to learn how to make this beautiful outfit. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be learning how to cut this beautiful armhole princess dart. This is the design I've gone ahead to do. So we're going to be making use of this pattern, and we're going to be making use of this beautiful lace fabric. If you want to learn how to make your patterns from scratch, you can send me a message, or you can check on my page and you see a video on how to draft patterns like this. But I also teach one-on-one on how to draft, so if you're interested, just send me a message on how to draft your basic bodice. So we're going to make use of this pattern in this video. So the first thing I'm going to be doing now is to work with my pattern, which I've done a little bit before I started this video. I've gone ahead to draft it, and I just traced it out and did my design. So this is the bustier part of it, and I've gone ahead to cut this part as well. So once you cut, always ensure to add your allowance so that when you are cutting it on the fabric, you would remember to add your allowance. Always write it. So I've gone ahead to add allowance every other place I need to. And this is the center front. I don't need to add allowance there. So this is the side front. I'm going to label that. And this is the back. So what I'm going to do is to just cut the neck design to what I want. Like I said, this is a basic bodice. It comes like this. So I need to change the neck design and armhole, neck design, shoulder design, depending on what I want to make. So yeah, I'm just going to increase the neck a bit and also reduce the shoulder point a bit. So I'm just joining the armhole together so that whatever I do for the back also reflects on the front as well. So, and I want to reduce it a bit at the armhole area as well. So I'm just marking it together. So whatever I'm doing here is going to affect the front as well. So I'm going to be making use of my curve now in drawing the back neck design, following this mark that I marked with the front as well. So I'm going to do this back first and go ahead and do the front. So depending on how you want it to be, how your neck, how the design you want for your neck, you design that with your curve. So I don't want it too high, I don't want it too low. So I'm just going to just go with this lower one. And for the armhole region, I'm just going to connect this like so, just a little bit to connect. So I'm just going to connect it like so. I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. So the main purpose of marking is to ensure that whatever you do for the front also reflects on the back. So you don't want to do a design in front and the shoulder at the back is different, except that's the design you're aiming for. So I'm just going ahead to cut. So I'm going to be using this neck as is this. So I'm going to the front now. I'm going to do the same thing I did for the back. So I'm just going to increase or increase the neck like I want. So I'm just going to be just using my eye to gauge it. So, oh, sorry, I'm using a pencil. I hope you can see this clearly. So that is for the neck, and for the armhole area, I'm just going to connect like so. So I'm gonna cut this like so. Yeah. So I'm done cutting the neck design and shoulder design just as I want it. So I'm gonna go ahead now and cut it on my fabric as it should be. So I'm gonna head to place it. So I'm gonna go ahead and place the remaining paper on the fabric as well, and I'm gonna cut everything. Once I'm done, I'm gonna show you how it looks. So I have this and this now. So guys, I'm gonna head to cut everything as you can see. So the next thing is to replicate what I've cut now. I'm gonna get my lining and my doll face and do the same thing. So I'm gonna do that and come back and show you guys. So guys, I'm gonna head to cut the lining as well. So if you're gonna be using lining and doll face, you cut your doll face as well. So yeah, I don't want to use lining. I'm just using doll face. So I'll be using my doll face as my lining, and that's specifically for this video. So if you are doing it for your clients, kindly try to use the two. It makes the finishing look really nice, especially when you're sewing lace. So next I'm going to do now is to join the darts at the back, and then I'll proceed and add the necessary things I need to add, like interfacing and all that. And then I proceed to join in. So I'm going to be sewing this to this like so. So when I'm done joining this, I'll come back and show you guys how it is looking. So guys, this is the leg of mutton pattern that I used. So I've gone ahead to do it on my paper and then here cutting it out. So this is it. So guys, I'm gonna head to sew. Like you can see, this is the princess that's here, and this is the back. So this style, I'm gonna go ahead and cut um, gathers for the down parts. I'm gonna head to it because, like I said before, it doesn't have lining. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut gathers for these down parts, and I'm gonna multiply the waist measurement, what I have on the waist here, times 2, or depending on how material is much, how your material is. So I'm just gonna go ahead, cut that and join it down, and then attach my lining and put my zip, and that's it. So before then, once I'm done joining it on the shoulder, I'm gonna join it on the shoulder. So once I join it on the shoulder and I've closed the side, I'll try and attach my sleeve before I put my gathers. So I will show you how it looks. This is the sleeve I'll be using. Is a leg of mutton sleeve. I'm gonna head to cut it. So what I'm going to do now is to run gather stitch here. So if you don't want to run gather stitch, you can just split, just calculate your pleats into your armhole, and once you are done gathering it, you fit it into your armhole. So I'll go ahead and gather it and then close it by 1 inch to the client's measurement. So I'm going to use it to sew it and get the client's desired sleeve, round sleeve. and then I'm gonna insert it into my armhole. So this is how it looks. So once I'm done, I will show you guys. So this is the gathers. I'm gonna head to cut the gathers. So I'm gonna pass it at the waist like I showed you. So and this is the lining. I'm gonna head to cut it. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach it to the body just like I said. How it looks. Thank you so much for watching. This is the end result and you can see how it looks, and that's the leg of mutton. So this is a simple dress that you can make for yourself and your loved ones. Thanks for watching. If you want to learn, kindly send me a message on the number on my screen at the beginning. I'm going to type it again. Thank you so much for watching. Kindly like, share, and subscribe to my channel, as I'll be bringing up many more videos like this. Thank you. Bye.